Hi, I'm Atesh, 24 years old. I'm here as a mathematics student who has faced a lot of challenges through his academic journey. I've always been passionate about theater since middle school. Even being on the stage brought me anxiety sometimes. I think working with a team at that age made me feel a sense of belonging for the first time. After I got into Bozic University, I spent 2 years in a drama club. Later, I joined the musical theater group of my school. Since I spent my childhood watching the High School musicals and Disney movies, I felt at ease on the musical stage. The following year, I underwent Eric Morris trainings, which was really challenging for my anxiety. But fortunately, I was so lucky because my instructor helped me a lot to face and make peace with it. Simultaneously, I started working as a director and instructor in the musical theater group as if studying mathematics wasn't hard enough. All of these made me discover my physical and psychological limits and endurance. On the other hand, I was becoming alienated from random singing and dancing in the musicals. So it prompted me to explore how to make musical theaters more inherent to our culture. Next year, a Meisner workshop expanded my skills, leading to the creation of tailored exercises and collaborative research. My goal is to create plays that forge strong bonds between the audience and performers. My greatest desire is to produce and play such projects in the light of the training I received from your school. My first monologue is William Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 2, Hamlet's monologue to the actors. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it as many of your players do, I had as lewd a tongue crier I spoke my lines. No, do not sow the air too much, Johannes, but use all gently, for in the very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to see a robustious, periwick patted fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very raggers, to split the ears of the groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicably dumb shows and noise. I could have such a fellow whipped for over the entire makeup. It out, Herod, Herod, pray you avoid it. Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Switch the action to the word to the action, with this special observance that you overstep, not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is, to hold as it were the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, and score her own image, and the very age and the body of the time, his form and his pressure. Now this overdone or come tardy of, though it make the unskilful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve. The censor of the which one must in your allowance overweigh a whole theatre of others. My second monologue, John Logan's Red. Scene 4, Ken's monologue to Rothko after Rothko came to studio. Bores you? Bores you? Christ Almighty. Trying working for you for a living. Talking, Jesus Christ. Won't he ever shut up? Titanic self-absorption of the man. You stand there trying to look so deep when you're nothing but a solipsistic bully. With your grandiose self-importance and lectures and arias and let's look at the fucking canvas for in a few weeks. And the pretension. Jesus Christ, the pretension. I can't imagine any other painter in the history of art ever tried so hard to be significant. You know, not everything has to be so goddamn important all the time. which you might learn if you ever left your goddamn hermetically sealed submarine here with all the windows closed and no natural light. Because natural light isn't good enough for you. But then nothing is ever good enough for you. Not even the people who buy your pictures. So, who is good enough to own your art? Or maybe the real question is, who is good enough to even see your art? Is it just possible no one is worthy to look at your paintings? You say you spend your life in search of real human beings, people who can look at your pictures with compassion. But in your heart, no longer believe those people exist. My friend, I don't think you'd recognize a real human being if he were standing right in front of you. Never mind.